and welcome to my channel, Create Cards with Barb K. You'll find me at www.barbkashuba.com. Please hit the subscribe button if you would like to join my channel. I'm new to this. This is my second video. I'm hoping it's better than the first. I now have a beginning page, and I'm not going to be on screen except for my hands and my work surface because I am a little camera shy. So anyway, let's get on with the card that we are going to create today. And I'm just going to switch cameras now to this one. There we go. Now we're on my work surface. Today we're going to be using this new Nature's Prints stamp set. We are going to be using white base cardstock, which is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. It's going to be double matted. We're going to use Tahitian blue, and this size is going to be 4 1/8 inches by 5 3/8 inches. I've written it on the back of the card because you won't see it when we glue it down. The second mat will be parakeet green, and that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. This mat, where we're going to be stamping on and doing some blending, is going to be 5 1/8 inches by 3 7/8 inches, and that will go on there. So in order to get started, we're going to be using, as you can see, some blending brushes and to the two colors that I've mentioned, Tahitian Tide and Parakeet Party. Sorry, not Parakeet Green. First, we're going to take our card, and using the grid on our paper, we're going to take some, I use this purple tape, and I'm going to line it up with a couple of the edges. And it takes some purple tape that's going to be long enough to fit it down. And I just usually run it across my sleeve so that it takes some of the text sticky away. And I'm going to carefully lay it. I'm not going to put it quite in the center because I want my image to be off-center I want it to be off-center to the left. So I'm just going to park that there. We're going to take a second piece of tape and once again, I'm going to put it on my sweater and rip it off. And this part you can put on however wide you want this to be. I think I'm going to do it about maybe this wide, and then I'm going to lay that tape down there. I do have a lot of tape, but that's okay. That's okay. First thing we're going to do is take the blue one, the blue, Tahitian blue. I'm going to put that up there, and I'm going to tap, tap, tap on my brush. And I'm going to start it off a little bit on the side so it doesn't get blobby. You can make this go as dark or as light as you wish. And just keep going up a little bit higher. Not too much, because I want to have room for the Parakeet Party. I'm going to set that one aside. I'm going to open up the Parakeet Party. Get this out of the way. And I'm going to do the same thing. Tap, tap, tap. And do over the top. And I'm going to blend it down a little bit into the Tahitian blue. Tahitian Tide. Sorry, Tahitian Tide. These new names, it takes a while to get accustomed to them, I can tell you. In case I didn't mention it, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. If you're interested in my in supporting my channel, by all means, please subscribe. Visit my blog at www.barbkashuba.com, where you will see this card probably within the next 24 hours. It'll be up in my blog. Okay, so I think that blending is looking good. I'm going to close up these so they don't dry out. That's Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide. Keep those safe. And now I want to get some black, which I forgot to bring over. Mercy me. Let me just go get my black. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I reorganized my craft room and discovered that I don't remember where I put things. What's new about that? So now that the blending is complete, we're going to take the tape off gently. We just remove it like this. We usually pull it up. See that nice, crisp, clean edge? It's absolutely lovely. And then we'll roll off the other side. Get rid of that. I'm going to be using my Stamparatus for this next bit. Simply because if we have to go over the stamping to make it nice and clean and crisp and clear, then Stamparatus is the thing you want to use. Take that down. Don't worry about the markings on this. This is for making wreath cards, which I will do a video on at some point, just not sure when. Take the magnets out because believe me, if they get stuck together, they're very hard to get apart. We're going to take out this piece because these are cling stamp. No, sorry, they're photopol. No, they are cling stamps. So we don't need this extra cushion, so we'll just put that aside for now. Take our card base. I'm going to put some temporary, no, I have a sticky mat down here. So we're going to put that down here where we think we'd like it to be. And kind of just line up the bottom with one of the lines. Take the stamp. Now these are going to be the background stamps. So going to put one there and another one here. Well, we would do one at a time because we might want to overlap. So we place that down, close the Stamparatus, and it picks up the stamp for you. I'm going to put this under here to make coloring it or using these stamps a little bit easier. So we're going to use black. Memento Black, which is available at Stampin' Up. Stamp, tap, tap, tap. I bought a simple brush for the blackboards at school from Staples to use instead of one of those expensive other tools that you've probably seen. That impression is a little lacking in here, so I'm going to do it again. And that is on this side. And it stamps right back in the same place, so there's no chance of you smudging it up. That's a lovely impression. So we'll take that one away. I will clean my stamps later. we'll take this other piece of greenery and we will put it here. Close the Stamparatus to pick up the stamp. Get my ink pad. Give it a good inking. Close the ink pad. Get my brush. Oh, how lovely is that? That looks really nice. Take that one away. You should be cleaning your stamps right away, but what are you going to do? Now, this one is going to go here because it's the larger of them. And this is the flower, and I'm not sure if we should do it in a color or in black. I think I might do it in a rich razzleberry, perhaps. Let me just get my color, my stamp pads. They're behind me. As you can see, the rich razzleberry is quite dark, but it's still going to, I think it's going to look very nice with this color combo. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Some of these stamp things are hard to open, so what I do is I take my Take Your Pick tool when I can find it. There it is, buried under some stuff. I have arthritic hands, so sometimes opening things is difficult, and I just put it in there and give it a little push, in there and give it a little push, and they're easy to open. Stamp up my, or color, ink up my stamp is what I'm doing. And we'll press it down once to see how that goes. My brush. Oh, that's very pretty. Stamp it up again. Some of these bottom ones didn't seem to get the same amount of color that I wanted them to have. We'll close it up. And go over it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I am going to clean my stamp. As soon as I find my stamp cleaner, which I had a few minutes ago. Are you like me and put things away and then you don't know where you've put them? I've been looking for this particular thing for 2 weeks now. Finally found it. Anyway, here it is. This is the chamois that Stampin' Up! Sells. They last quite a long time and they're excellent. They fold up so easily if you want to do what I'm doing. Take that off. I'll put that away. Oh, I'm going to close up my stamp pad before we have any accidents. And there's my black one. I'll put the lid on that because, yes, we don't want to have any accidents. I'm going to take my card off of the Stamparatus and move this out of the way so we can carry on putting our card together. Put these back where they belong. These little things are so easy to misplace. And don't want to do that. All right. So now we're going to take our mats. Our card's going to go, it's going to be a white card base with a Tahitian Tide and the Parakeet Party mats. So first we're going to take this and we will glue the Parakeet, or the Tahitian Tide. There's my glue. Remember we wrote on it, so we're just going to put the glue on the side that we wrote on. Doesn't take a lot. I like the glue. My favorite though is a Stampin' Seal, but I find lately that the glue allows me to have more wiggle room. So I'm going to put that on there. It's going to be a very small border, 1/8 of an inch, all around. I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to take this one, turn that over. Again, there's the writing. So we're going to put the glue on the back. I'm going to put that in the card. I'm going to open up the card so that it lays flatter. And again, it's going to be a 1/8 of an inch border, so it's going to be very thin. And if you can see that it's... What I haven't decided is whether or not to pop up this piece of my card with Stampin' Dimensionals, which I have. Here we go. These are the minis. There's the full-size ones. Nope. Okay, we'll use the minis. Makes no difference. Now, do we want to... We should maybe stamp our greetings on here. We have a selection of greetings from here. You're on my mind. Hello there. A heartfelt thank you. And best wishes and happy thoughts. I think the hello there will work quite nicely on this because it's small. As you can see, it's just a small one. Hello there. This is the first time I've used this stamp set, so I haven't got them quite on their mats yet. So take that off. Get myself a I think this will work. Sorry, pardon my reach. Hello there. For this one, I'm going to use the VersaFine. I find with the sayings, quite often the VersaFine makes a much clearer impression. So stamp that up, gently tapping onto the mat, onto the stamp pad, making sure that it's all inked up. And then we're going to put it right up here. There, look at that. Looks very nice, doesn't it? Just very gentle. I will clean it right now from the VersaFine. While I'm here, I might as well clean the others that I used. Normally it's easier to do them on the block, but what do you know? It works too. Put that over there. Now we could tie a nice little ribbon around here. Let me see where my ribbon is. One moment. If I pull my ribbon drawer over. I thought I was ready, but apparently I was not. My apologies. And we can use either the Tahitian blue ribbon I've not used these yet either. So let's see how we open these. There. Just gently poke it with this pick. Take your pick tool. Comes in handy for a myriad of things. The least is which is opening everything, opening up your stamp pads, being able to take the ribbon off. or the covering off the ribbon rather, which I am trying to do right here. Squishing it up. May take your pick tool inside. Don't really want to grab the ribbon. There, that does it. No, that didn't do it. Oh, dear me. How silly am I? I'm not having this ready. Didn't know I was going to use ribbon, but helps if you have nails, which I don't. I have them, but they're useless. There. Whew, that was a fight and a half. I think maybe this one will look nice on the blue. On the put the parakeet party on the blue, or shall we put the blue on the blue? Ooh, blue on blue looks nice as well. Let's try that. We'll go with the blue on the blue. I'm going to rip off a piece, probably about 16 inches. It may be too long, but I'd rather have more than not enough. I'm going to put a couple of glue dots down on here to hold on to the, again, take your pick tool, crafter's best friend. I'll put that down on here, about there. Doesn't want to leave me. That one over here. Take the ribbon and put it there. Just makes it a little bit easier to tie. And bows are a challenge, but we'll give it our best shot. Imagine, I've never thought I would be doing this on camera, I can tell you. And I might not, you just never know. Then we'll cut this little piece off because we don't need such a long tail. Grab a little piece of that. And I think one more glue dot might be in order. It helps to secure the bow where you want it. You just put it under the knot and press down. And there's your pretty bow. Now we're ready to add this to our card front. Once again with the glue, try not to get it on your card. Again, 1/8 of an inch border. Turn it over and give it a good. And there's our card. That was fairly simple. Next video, I hope to be better yet and make sure I have all of the stuff I want before I do it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I certainly appreciate it. Please subscribe and like my videos. And I say that because I hear everybody say that. It's nothing original. And I hope you come and subscribe to my blog at barbkashuba.com. And again, thank you so very, very much. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a great day.